Evening, folks. I'm going to call this meeting to order. The Irmo Town Council, February 17th, 2026. I believe it's 6 o'clock in the evening. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Hold on for a second. We're gonna... Come on up, Cub Scouts, come on up. Cub Scout Pat, 95. Ready? Yep. Take it away.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Being presented to you all. This is the flag, the United States flag that has flown over our Veterans Park. We'd like you guys to have it. Sound good? Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Yeah, appreciate that.
Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for all of the blessings that you bring into our lives and all of the orders you keep away. Be with us tonight as we make the best decisions for the town of Irmo. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys. Thanks for going out to the front. Attaboy.
Good job.
Look at that smile. That's the best smile I've ever seen.
He gives the absolute best advice.
Ah.
All right, next up, we're going to ask for an approval of the agenda. I think we might have a modification. I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we amend the agenda to defer unfinished business item A until a future meeting.
Second.
Further discussion on the amended?
This item had been deferred from our January 27th meeting, but we still don't have all the paperwork in hand for this particular grant, so we'll defer it until we receive that paperwork and then put it on the next agenda.
Good? Okay. All in favor of the amended agenda? Please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank you. We'll go back to the original agenda. Everybody, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, thank you. Reading of the minutes, January 27th, 2026, council minutes. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Haven't been appropriately motioned. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Ayes have it. How about February 3rd, 2026, council workshop minutes? Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Haven't been appropriately motioned. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. The ayes have it. Report of standing, administrative briefing.
Mayor, members of council, we're continuing to work on our FY 26-27 budget, and we'll have something to present at a work session. We have followed up with SCDOT about the sidewalk repair in front of Shoppers Walk and Southern Strut, and we're waiting to hear back on a definite timeline when they're supposed to start doing that. We have new estimates for the town hall sidewalk repair here. Whit has that, so we'll start that in probably the next week or so, you think?
He's gonna let me know.
Let's hope for some warmer weather, like today, 74. I mean, where'd that come from? We met with Dominion Energy about installing new LED lighting at the town hall in Irmo Town Park, and we'll bring those to the next work session so you can review as council. That's all updated lighting, updated poles, new heads, everything, so be a good discussion.
Okay. Any questions from Mr. Crossell?
Mr. Mayor,
Do we have any update from SCDOT on the progress or the status of North Royal Tower that they are working on paving?
I do not.
Okay.
I will have one for you, though.
Okay, new in-town businesses. Councilman Coleman?
We have Mindful Journey Counseling, and that's at 7825 Broad River Road. We have Clear Path Consulting and Counseling. They're at 7320 College Street. And then in the salons by J.C. Sweets at 8090 Irmo Drive, we have Mimosa Nails and Cynthia Allen Hair Studio. And also Ari Beauty. That concludes my list.
Thank you, Counselor. All right, next up, consideration of communications. Item A, recognition of the employee of the quarter. Would you all like to meet me down below?
This award, as you all know, we give quarterly, that's obvious. And I believe this is for the first quarter of 2026. Presenting it in advance, which is always good, so hopefully it's reported with number twos in the next one. Which I know this one won't. In recognition of your outstanding contributions, dedication, and exceptional job performance, your commitment to excellence and service to the town of Irmo is truly valued and appreciated. February 2026, Lisa Hancock.
How did we keep that a secret?
Right up to the last minute, eh?
Yeah, I was looking, I thought Cammy. Cammy. Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you so
You did a
much.
great job.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I love working here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
I think you were surprised. You're a really great actress.
Okay, next up is our recognition of being Small Business of the Month for the town of Irmo. And this month, February 2026, is presented to Foot Savvy. John and Zoya Owen, are you here? Congratulations, Zoya. Appreciate that. Would you like to tell us a little bit about Foot
Yes, definitely. We've been around for 25 years, and we've enjoyed being in the town of Irmo. We love this place. In fact, for 10 years, we commuted because we lived on the southeast side of town, and then we finally moved here. So we found a house, and we were proud residents of Irmo. And so we're thankful for being here and being a part of this town and being in Merwood Center, which is a wonderful place to be. And for 25 years, we've been a medical boutique serving the healthcare needs of people and also providing European comfort footwear that is beyond all support that you need. So we're thankful for you to be recognizing for us in our service.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, next item is school showcase. Counselor Walden?
Yes, tonight we're going to hear from Nursery Road Elementary Art Magnet, Principal Carrie Fisher, and Lisa Brooks, the art teacher.
Good evening. Thank you for inviting us,
Thank you for being here.
Councilwoman Ms. Waldman. I'm Carrie Fisher. I'm proud principal of Nursery Road Elementary School Arts Magnet. And Lisa Brooks, she's not the art teacher, although she is artistic. She is our musical theater teacher. And she's also our grants manager. Before we even begin anything in our presentation, I do want to thank Mayor Danielson. You have been to our schools several times for your support of arts programming and public education. And recently, Ms. Brooks was telling me you did something else in collaboration with the Philharmonic.
You came to our school and narrated the Carnival of the Animals, so thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So for Nursery Road, what you see here is a brief overview. Nursery Road was built in 1980. It originally began as Stevenson's Plant Nursery. Our mission is to motivate, empower, and support students. We became an arts magnet school through the Magnet Schools Assistance Program, which is called MSAP, which is a federal grant that we received for $3.4 million. That was used to build and revamp several studios, an art studio, music studio, which is an instrumental music studio, as well as a media arts and a dance studio. So at our school, we have an expanded academic arts offerings for students, but we also have a little bit more where we have arts integration, where teachers use the arts to help engage kids in learning math and reading, science, and social studies.
Some awards that we've received, the year that we were awarded the MSAP in fiscal year 2017, we were also awarded the Arts and Basic Curriculum, the ABC grant from the South Carolina Arts Commission, as well as the DAP, the Distinguished Arts Program grant from the State Department of South Carolina. We've also had several awards with our Magnet Schools of America. We received the Magnet Schools of Excellence Award. We just received the Magnet School of Distinction Award. We are a certified magnet school, a certified ABC school, and Ms. Fisher was just recently nominated as a representative for Region 4, which includes about 7 states, as Principal of the Year. And she will be honored at the Magnet Schools of America National Conference in San Diego in April to go against all of the other principals. Very proud of her.
The award belongs to the teachers and the students that make that happen every day. So I'm excited to be able to represent Nursery Road, Irmo community, and the students. So we'll see what happens. But we just talked a little bit about of what makes Nursery Road different. We do have visual art, but also in visual arts, we do a gifted and talented state-identified visual arts that starts in 4th grade. And they're actually coded into the state coding. So there is a little bit more funding that comes from there because they need more materials. We also have gifted and talented dance, and that is through the state, and that starts in 3rd grade. And as we look at our programming, we look at different ways that we can innovate to give children an opportunity to go a little bit deeper. What we're starting now, we ran a pilot program this year, is that in 4th grade, we said students could choose an arts major. We were coming up with different names of an arts pathway, and the kids said, oh, no, that's a major. So they were able to choose, so they have it 3 times a week, so they can go a little bit deeper into, instead of just a 50-minute exploratory. So we're seeing a lot of excitement, and also we have strings in 4th grade. We're the only elementary school in our district with 4th grade strings, and 2 of our 4th graders are in the district strings ensemble. So we're very excited about them. That's the first time we've had 4th graders in there.
Our 5th grade does something called the Creating Original Opera, and that's on the next slide. We kind of go deeper into that, and what it is on the first day of school, all 80 5th graders apply for a job. They fill out applications. They are hired in the job. They are hired for their job in our company. They sign a contract, and every day they go to their job. And the job is to create, write, develop, build, costume, hair, makeup, market, an original opera. So there are 8 jobs that they can choose from, and these students work all year long to create their own piece of work. And opening night is March 30th at 6 p.m.
You all are invited.
We would love for you all to come. And we have a show Monday, March 30th, and Tuesday, March 31st, both at 6 p.m. You will probably be receiving communication from our public relations department of students who want to sell you tickets. So be looking out for that. But it's great because it prepares them. It's part of that profile of a South Carolina graduate. Teachers and students from the Kate Center come over from Lexington 5, and like our electricians, I have a group coming to, next week to work with our electricians, carpenters, costume or makeup designers at the Irmo cosmetology department. They run the year, and they run their own opera, so I'd love for you to come see it.
On the next slide, parent involvement and community involvement are very important to us. We have a thriving PTO, also a school improvement council. We have a very large group of volunteers and mentors. Our community partners, Palmetto Church of Christ, I just do a little shout out. They bought each teacher a box of Girl Scout cookies and came and delivered those today, so that was a special little treat. Emmaus Church, Smashburger, First Baptist Church, Collins Dentistry, she is a Nursery Road alumni. Riverland Hills Baptist Church, Terminex, and Gateway Baptist Church. So we do enjoy a lot of the community support as well, and it shows that the school is bigger than just the 4 walls, and students are always excited to see different people come in to be a part of their educational journey.
These are just some images from our different studios, our 5th grade opera this year, the instrumental music studio that was paid for by the MSAP grant, my theater studio, our dance studio with the Marley Sprung floor, just like a dance, you would take dance classes, a visual arts studio, and different performances that we've had around the community. Our GT dance was in the D5 Dance Showcase with all high school, middle and high school kids. We had a film production, World did a senior project from the Kate Center in video production for our opera. 5th grade kids going to the cosmetology department at Irmo High School. And then we performed at our Irmo tree lighting ceremony. We had some of my theater kids reading letters to
In the
Santa.
cold rain.
And what was
In the cold rain.
Yeah. And we had some ukulele players and singers, and our opera performers performed some music as well. This is we have an annual school-wide winter show where every child is in full costume, and we celebrate holidays and celebrations around the world. Some images from that, some more images from that as well.
Does anyone have any questions for
I got
us?
a couple of comments. Chief, your son was an engineer, electrical, wasn't he one of the electricians in the play?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, he actually wired a closed circuit for the lights to
Did.
have the stage
And
lighting.
ran the footlights.
And ran the footlights.
That's pretty scary, actually, but that's okay.
Well, it's applying those science standards and transferring them immediately,
Yeah.
taking them from the page to actually making it happen.
Yeah, so I've been to many events at the school. I remember, well, it was a couple of years ago, you had the Broadway singer and dancer.
From Hamilton,
there.
yes.
The kids were just, I was mesmerized. I can only imagine how the kids were, right? So, yeah, anything, and March 30th and 31st is the 2 nights that it's going to be on? Okay.
We do have an opportunity on March 30th as the dress rehearsal, which is during the day, if that is more convenient. So we will have that open, that we can share that with you.
What time would that be, do you know?
I think we said 1.
1 o'clock, yeah. And then for the public, it will be in the evening. VIPs can come at that time.
Absolutely.
Yep. My last comment is, I don't ever remember elementary school being a school. I don't know what we did. I'm not going to say how many years ago, but I don't know, decades ago, it wasn't quite like this. So hats off to y'all.
Imagine going into an instrumental music studio and have full-size drum sets and given drumsticks and just say, hey, see what that's like. Or here's an electric guitar and you're 8 or 9 years old. What does it feel like to hold it? An electric guitar or a ukulele, and be able to learn to read some basic notes. And our instrumental music teacher, Carrie McCourt, she's actually teaching kids to compose. So it's moving into not just being for like entertainment, but they're learning that, and they're making ties into mathematics. They're making ties into stories and characters, how they feel and how they may feel, and then compose music to it. So it's really, we're really trying to engage this well-rounded, full type of student who can express themselves in many unique ways.
Anything? Thank you very much.
Oh, you are? I'm the champion.
He said he's a Nursery Road alumni.
Oh, yes, but
This room here, yeah. Oh.
I'm a nursery grad.
Jim, she was not principal when you were there. I'm pretty think that's a safe bet. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
Great
you.
job. Great
Thank you so
job.
much. Thank you, Ms. Waldman, for inviting us.
Okay, next up, we have a special presentation. First of all, thank you, Mr. Maloney, for being here. Michael Maloney, Director of Public Works for Richland County. Come on up, Mike. You have our full attention.
Thank you, Mayor. Wow, that works pretty good. So I love seeing the picture, I guess. It's probably 5 years old now, so that's good if I could hold it back there. I do want to say the finest shoe store is right here. One of them, I don't know if that was the one you ordered tonight, but my wife drugged me in and said I had to get like 3 pairs of shoes. They fit you. It's right near the UPS store. That's it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because they're like making sure you have the right insoles and everything medically. Wonderful place. So had a great experience there and honored to wear their shoes right now. As far as roads, we're in permitting. We've had all 3 projects that are related to Broad River Road widening let. We have 3 awarded contractors. The one that's in construction right now is building a traffic signal at Farming Creek Road and Broad River Road. That'll be important. It went separately and early because of the potential, well, the actual bridge deck work that the DOT is going to be performing on the bridge just past Walmart over the railroad tracks. That is a safety project. It is not a widening project, but they have to do it to ensure that the bridge, ratings are safe and sufficient. And when that occurs, I'm told this summer, that traffic signal will allow for a detour around that from heading down, I believe up there it's still called Durer-Scholz Road 6, off of Broad River Road, and then onto, left on Farming Creek, and then back to Broad River Road. So that signal at Broad River Road will be important for those lining up to get onto it, making left turns or right turns, as well as for those that will turn left as they're kind of northbound on Broad River Road. So that should occur. I hear it's not a particularly long project, within a month, that type of time frame as far as the bridge decking. But we have that under construction now. The other 2 projects that are awarded are a concrete cap. It's a protective cap over the 54-inch water main that travels under Broad River Road now and then heads 300 feet towards Coon Road, just before where there's a prospective grocery store, and then travels down that side yard. That 54-inch water main supplies the north side of Richland County and a lot of residents. It's moving some 30 to 40,000 gallons a minute of potable water. Very important to hospitals, schools, and all the residents that use it. So we had a really good outcome with DOT to be able to leave it in place and put a protective concrete cap. It's 20 feet wide, reinforced concrete, 12 inches thick. So that'll be covering from the center of that that 4.5-foot water main with 10 feet in each direction, reinforced for about 330 feet. There's about 300 feet of that will be longitudinally under the road on the outer driving lane, and this cap will distribute the load. So that's about to start real soon. They are working with the, not to be in the way of the signal work going on in that same area right now with the Farming Creek intersection. The main project and main event is the widening project that was let. The low bidder and the awardee was Palmetto of Conway. We've had several meetings with them. We've established weekly meetings now. We've had 2 of those pre-construction meeting already have occurred. We're keeping notes on what they can and can't do. A project an agreement we reached with Mid-Carolina Electric Company occurred back in January when that was executed. And that's going to allow the penny to assist with not just the relocation of the wood poles that are out there, but to install large steel poles. So you're going to have a higher integrity electrical system along Broad River Road when we're done. And they're going to be starting that. They've ordered their poles. There's some 50 to 60 poles involved. All, again, large steel poles. There's the ones that are going to come in about 4 to 5 months are kind of typical poles, and there's a few poles out there that have to be engineered, and they're going to be more like 8 months out. That's all being taken into account by the general contractor, Palmetto, and they're looking for areas they can start construction where the utility won't be. So there's water main and sewer all along the corridor to relocate, and so in areas where they can be on the other side of the road from where the new power line pole locations will be, they'll be able to start moving the sewer and water. In advance of that, they'll be doing clearing for the entire corridor. So you'll see some changes if there are encroachments to the new right-of-way, like trees and other items that were part of the land acquisition. Those will be cleared as part of the project. So that's the first step. We have issued the notice to proceed on the project, and even though that's started and we may see some clearing going, we have Mayor, we would love to have you at as a speaker at the official groundbreaking ceremony. We'll get you more information on it. I have a confirmation from one of the churches with a large parking lot that's nice and flat and can take on a lot of people. They were excited to have it there. That'll be March 3rd at 10 a.m., but we'll get you the rest of the details in an email that'll come from our public information office. We'll have state representatives there as well as county, and love to have the town represented. If there's any questions or other projects you have concerns or questions with, I'm available at this time.
Council's put considerable work into getting a speed hump installed on Chadford. We were under the impression that when that was resurfaced, it would be replaced. Can we get an update on that in the coming weeks?
I can. I'll check into that. Chadford? Mm-hmm. It's been resurfaced with nothing on it yet?
It's been resurfaced, but the speed hump that was in front of the school hasn't been replaced yet.
Yes, sir. Okay. We'll get into our Public Works crew puts those back in, so Chadford will be done.
Quick question. When do you expect some of this clearing to occur? Best guess?
Later in this month and in March and
Okay.
April, there's quite a bit to do, so it could take a while.
Okay.
The entire project is estimated at 3 years. So kind of in parallel with that, we're widening Atlas Road, and we bid out all the utility relocations separately for a number of reasons where we had to. But then the street construction is being bid on right now. So it was about 18 months for the utility relocation, and then about 18 months will be for the street construction, which includes the storm sewer, curb and gutter, and all the hard surfaces.
Do you think this will be similar?
It should be, yes. This project is running just under 3 miles, so it is longer by about a mile than that project, but it's a pretty healthy project.
Questions? Thank you, Michael. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you,
And
sir.
you've been very receptive to phone calls and anytime we need you, and I appreciate that. We appreciate that here at the town.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Councilor Walton? Community Connections?
Yes, this month I'd like to bring your attention to the Black History Month exhibit. The African American Historical Society of Irmo is presenting this, Irmo's Stories, America's Legacy. This is being shown or held at the Irmo Branch Library, and it will be there until the end of February. It's free and open to the public during the library open hours. On Saturday, February 28th, from 4 to 6 p.m. at Friars Gate Park, there will be a heart-to-heart sneaker ball. This is a free event being put on by the Door Home and Friars Gate Park and supported by ICRC in the town of Irmo. If you'd like more information on this event, you can contact Edna or Stacy at doorhome2019@gmail.com. Mary's Mobile Market has put out its spring schedule. As you can see in this slide, they have several market dates already set for March and April, and all of those markets are taking place at Moore Park, with the exception of the April 16th market, which will be at Loveland Coffee. At one of those Mary's Mobile Market events, Saturday, March 14th, there'll also be the Irmo Chili Cook-Off. This will be held in Moore Park from 12 to 3 p.m. If you're interested in being a chili chef, please use this QR code to register. On March 19th, 20th, and 21st, at the Irmo High School Center for the Arts, the Irmo Theater Company will be putting on Little Shop of Horrors. The shows are at 6:30 p.m. on the 19th and 20th, and at 3 p.m. on the 21st. On March 21st, from 10 to 5 p.m. in the Irmo Town Park, there'll be the Irmo Cherry Blossom Festival. The festival runs from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and there's a Japanese import car drive-in from 9 a.m. to 11. Again, this is at the Irmo Town Park. The Border Skate Park event is going to take place on March 27th and 28th at Rawls Creek Park in the Friars Gate Skate Park area. If you'd like to register for this skateboard event, you can register at theborder.com. On Saturday, March 25th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Dutch Fork High School, there'll be the District 5 Foundation's annual Spring Fest. This is a kickball tournament where there'll be music and games, food trucks and inflatables, and lots of family entertainment. Admission is $5 per person, $20 maximum per family, and all the proceeds from this event are going to support District 5 students and schools through the snack pack programs and other initiatives. The Irmo Town Limits Series has announced their upcoming dates this spring, so mark your calendar for April 24th. There's a Fleetwood Mac tribute show with Sam and Ilya. May 1st, Opus and the Frequencies, and on May 8th, The Return, a tribute to the Beatles. These are all held in Moore Park. That concludes the community connections.
Thank you, Counselor. Great job. A lot going on here in Irmo. Next item up, presentation of citizens, agenda items only. No one has signed up, so we're going to move on to unfinished business. And we have modified the agenda to defer A. And so we're going to go right to new business. First reading of ordinance 2604, an application to annex 16.6 acres of land into the town of Irmo by the Planning Commission. The parcels TMS R05000-08-02 and R05100-04-10 are located at 7434 and 7440 Broad River Road. The applicant is requesting a zoning of CG General Commercial. I hear a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Having been appropriately motioned, we will move to discussion. Councilor Ward?
I have nothing to add. As far as everything I know, this is the property where Diesel is located, and they are looking to expand by coming into the town and joining us, which would, from the map that I've seen, this will officially expand. This isn't necessarily like filling a donut hole, but this expands the town limits just by a few acres, right? All right, perfect.
Councilman?
Yeah, I'd like to add that Diesel Laptops is a global company. They're expanding into Australia. They're a $100 million business, and they're taking advantage of our opportunity to come in with a waiver. I believe it's 3 years. I think that's a really great incentive for more businesses to come into town.
Ladies, anything? Yeah, I just want to comment that this has been a team effort. Obviously, they've taken advantage of our grant program, which we hope that will continue and that will keep us moving in that direction up Broad River Road. But I want to thank Councilman Penfield for helping on this, opening the original door. And he and I visited, then we kicked it to our management team to close. Of course, at that point, I think we had already done the work, Gabe. So they just went through the final stages. But this is what it's about, right? I mean, this is what we're trying to do. This company is, most people don't even know it's there, right? And now I'm talking to folks that are in that business. The guy just told me, he said, I spent $20,000 on a laptop. And he's an automotive truck guy. And I immediately knew where he got the laptop from, right? So yeah, they're a tremendous company. So we welcome them to Irmo, and we're thrilled about that. Great team effort on behalf of the town. All right. Call for the roll.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Penfield?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Dr. Waldman?
Yes.
Mayor Daniels?
Yes. All right, next item up. Discussion and approval of a bid to construct a basketball court at Rawls Creek Park. This is brought to us by the staff. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Haven't been appropriately motioned. Questions, discussions? Councilman Penfield?
I think this has been really well received. The conversations that I have had have been really supportive, and I'm excited to see the mayor dunk out there.
Ms. Collins. Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
if I could to town administrator,
That's where I was going to go. I'm going to go to Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just curious, is there anything existing on that property? I know we have some lights and signage, or is there electricity in the ground or irrigation in the ground that would cause a problem for this?
We're going to have to
construction?
reroute some irrigation lines, but Witt seems to think there's not going to be no problem with that.
Okay, thank you.
It's interesting that today, stumbled on just lunch with Jay Downs over at Recreation, and he asked us about that, and one of the things that they've been worried about Recreation is the level of liability or potential liability for the basketball court, and my response to that was it can't be any worse than a skate park. Right? So, and of course, these folks had a skate park at some point and tore it down. I don't know if it was them or a place he worked prior. So we've got that covered, right? That will, not going to blow our insurance through the roof.
No, we're good.
Okay. All right. With that, you will call the roll.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Penfield?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Dr. Waldman?
Yes.
Mayor Daniels?
Yes. Okay, next item up, approval of the 2026 Okra Strut budget brought by the Okra Strut Commission. This would approve a budget of $144,000 for the 2026 Okra Strut. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Haven't been appropriately motioned, we'll open for conversation, and I think we can just go ahead and have Dawn make this presentation for a couple minutes. Dawn Silly, our chair, thank you so much for being here.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate your time today. We have left the budget as the same as last year for a couple of reasons. We are leaving the format in the same format as last year of Friday evening and then Saturday until 5 p.m. So with that said, we thought let's leave the base the same. The entertainment is still in discussion, so we didn't want to hold up the presentation to you all for the preliminary proposal for the budget. And so at this point, we would like to just move forward with using last year's budget as our opening plan.
Questions? Hearing no questions, thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Call the roll.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Penfield?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Dr. Waldman?
Yes.
Mayor Daniels?
Yes. Okay, next item up, D, appointment to the Events Committee, brought by the staff. There's one vacancy on the Events Committee. The term expires March 31st, 2028. Is there a motion?
So moved.
I move that we approve Ashley Edmiston to the Events Committee.
Can we get a second first?
Second. That,
Go ahead.
so I'll motion that we appoint Ashley Edmiston to the Events Committee.
Second.
May I ask for clarification?
Sure.
Did we receive a resignation that makes 2 seats available?
No, just the one. But we're going to go ahead and approve. I'd like to modify that to the second individual. Is he on here?
Yes.
Jim, do you have his name?
Eric Swigger.
Eric Swiger, is he here? No, I'm seeing if he's here. No, I don't see him.
Planning an event.
Okay. All right, so the town has received the application from the 2 qualified individuals, Eric Swiger and Ashley Edmiston. Ashley, I know, is here, so if we can amend that to both, your motion?
Are you making a motion?
I'll do it if you don't want to do it. Okay?
I'll second it.
All right. Further discussion? All right, all in favor of the amended motion? Let's get the roll. Let's do it that way.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Penfield?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Dr. Waldman?
Yes.
Mayor Daniels?
Yes. Now we'll go back. Motion to accept the appointments as stated. Is there a motion?
It's already on the floor.
We've already made it,
Discussion.
so-
Mr. Mayor, if I could clarify, since the agenda says there's one vacancy, could you clarify why we're appointing 2 people?
Because the events committee wanted 2 people,
Okay, thank you.
and it'll be up to them to decide who is the voting member at that point, and can expand or delete how they would like to. Thank you. Yeah, they're both very eager, very qualified. So,
And to clarify, we received that resignation over the weekend after the agenda was published.
Okay, thank you for that.
okay, call the roll, please, Lisa.
Mr. Ward,
Yes.
Mr. Penfield,
Yes.
Ms. Coleman,
Yes.
Dr. Walton,
Yes.
Mayor Danielson.
Yes. Congratulations, Ashley and Eric. Good job. Careful what you ask for. Okay, next item up, E, appointment of the Okra Strut Commission. This was brought to us by the staff. There are 3 vacancies. The terms will expire in December 2027 for 1 opening and December 2028 for 2 openings. The background, Strut Commission currently has 4 members. Town code states that the commission can have between 5 and 7. Commission met on February 10th and recommended that Phyllis Hawkins be reappointed for the term ending in 28. The town received a number of applications to fill additional seats on the commission, but the commission recommends remaining at 5 members at this time with the possible appointment of Ms. Hawkins. I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we appoint Phyllis Hawkins for a term on the Okra Strut Commission to end in December 2028.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call the
like her
roll.
name.
I'm sorry.
I thought I do like her name.
You would. Okay, Lisa, will you call the roll?
Mr. Ward,
Yes.
Mr. Penfield,
Yes.
Ms. Coleman,
Yes.
Dr. Walton,
Yes.
Mayor Danielson.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Ms. Hawkins, not here, but congratulations. Next item up, presentation by citizens. No one has signed up, but I will ask if anybody has anything to say. She's a chance. All right, hearing none, seeing none. We move to item 12, which is discussion. There is no discussion items named or listed. So then we would move to executive session. We have no reason to have executive session. Town council may act on items in executive session discussed after returning from the executive session. But we're not having an executive session tonight. So I would move for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, folks.
How you son? How old is he? Andrew would be